Let me tell y'all, this is the Coon Report. And let me tell y'all what the most damaging coons to the black race. But it backfired and trickled down to every race. Hip hop is controlled by the white man. And I always knew that. Even in the 80s, when I was a little in my 20s, I knew who controlled hip hop. You know how I know? Because the female, I've seen the trend. At first, we had respectable female rapper, Queen Latifah, MC Light. All them were respectable women. We never saw now one of them ass. We never saw their ass. Then all of a sudden, in order to be a rapper, you have to be on stage naked. And I looked at this for years. And I'm saying, do black people know that these people are telling their daughters to be hoes? They teaching our little black daughter that the only way you can be a successful black woman is to show your ass everywhere, to walk around half naked, to be sleazy and nasty, and talk about I can suck 10 dicks without spitting. It's mass brainwashing. Mass. All the black girls in America in elementary school, first through goddamn first through sixth and high school level, they'll get an A in Turking. They all get an A in Turking because this is what our black entertainer teaching them. In order to be a rich black woman, you got to shake your booty, you got to dress sleazy to be a famous rap artist. And this is why I fell in love with Doji at first, because she would dress like a high school girl. She sent out a good message. And then all of a sudden, Doji on stage naked. And I'm like, oh, Lord. And that's how Doji got famous, by being clean cut and respectable. Then I fell in love with Scarlett. Scarlett dressed nice and were respectable. Then all of a sudden, Scarlett in bikinis. Scarlett on the stage half naked. And her friends showed disapproval. Even though Scarlett gorgeous, but she got her fan base by being respectable. So I'm glad whoever over her, which I don't want to say his name, but they made her go back to being respectable again instead of following the regular trend. But you people don't know. And I'm telling my black brothers and sisters. I just seen a post while I'm talking about this from Tokyo Tony. I follow Tokyo Tony because she one of the most brilliant black women I ever seen. And Tokyo was getting on one of her grandchildren for twerking. And she say Beyonce to mess all the whole goddamn nation of children up. Got all y'all twerking. And most of y'all will never be like her. Don't act like that around me no more. When you get 18, you do what you want to do. That was Tokyo told her granddaughter or somebody. She said, you get 18, do what you want to do, but don't let me catch you doing that no more. Say Beyonce to mess up a whole goddamn generation of black children. And when she said that, my heart stopped. I used to say that about Lizzo. I used to say that about Cardi B and all the rest of them on stage naked and talking nasty and all the little black girls singing they song and shit. They being brainwashed. You brainwashing our own children. And I think they too dumb to realize what they doing. Because like Malcolm X say, again, they think it all about them. Oh, the world love me. Everything I do, they love me. But you being used to be dominant of your race. Just like a lot of people look at Raven-Symoné. They don't think like I think. I'm going to tell you how I think. Raven-Symoné is God to millions and millions of children. She helped raise millions of children. How many millions? I don't know because they all different ages. It probably, I would guess, at least 180 some kids grew up under Raven-Symoné, who was a child star for Disney World. So y'all ain't looking at that part. She is worshipped by all these children and grown-ups now. Because they grew up watching her. So when Raven-Symoné say, I ain't black, I ain't African, I don't vote Democrat. You know, I don't know whether she said it, but she looked like the type of person who would be a MAGA, you know. But like Stacey Dash, she got the power over millions of children who watch her their whole life. I grew up watching Stacey Dash. I died for Stacey Dash. I was so crazy about her growing up. You know what all them children gonna do? They preparing millions and millions of black MAGA. And I don't know what day they're gonna come out and be able to vote. And I think some of them voting now. But there's a lot of them, they still young. Because why? Disney World is still playing old movies about ravens. That series continue. But they're programming our children. They want to think like Raven. They want to be like Raven. They want to do like Raven, just like BET did with Tupac and 50 Cent. It was a badge of honor to get shot. I got shot 9 times. I got shot 6. Ha ha ha. They found out that BET were brainwashing millions and millions. Millions and millions of their own people. But where it backfired at, it went off in the Asian culture. It went off in every other culture. Even the white culture. And that what messed them up. They didn't know. They weren't expecting that. And I was one of the ones brainwashed by Tupac and shit. You know, I will join the street gang and hell, we were trying to get shot. Because we want to be like Tupac, say, man, we got shot, man. Or I got shot, bro, and I live, bro. Can't nothing stop me, bro. I'm a man, bro. I'm a real nigga. That's what everybody want back in the 80s. They want to be like Tupac. And they thought in order to be a real nigga, what you hear going around Facebook right now, every time a black man fight, you say, I'm a real nigga. All us little 21-year-old and teenagers wanted to be a real nigga like Tupac. It mass brainwashing and I'm proud of it. Because I wanted to be like Tupac until I realized Tupac wasn't shit. Streetwise or gangster-wise, he wasn't shit. He was weaker than goddamn Betty Boop. But anyway, y'all think about what I said. Kumbaya.